In a quiet village nestled at the foot of a magnificent mountain range, there lived a humble gardener named Elara. She was known far and wide for her exceptional skill in cultivating the most beautiful and rarest of flowers. Among all the flowers that graced her garden, one was the most sought after, the legendary seven-petalled flower. The seven-petalled flower was said to possess mystical powers, and its legend had been passed down through generations. It was believed that anyone who found and possessed this extraordinary flower would be granted a single, heartfelt wish. The catch was that the flower only bloomed once every 7 years, and it was notoriously elusive. Elara had heard the stories of the seven-petalled flower ever since she was a child, and she had dreamt of finding it. Each time it bloomed, villagers from near and far would come to the village in the hopes of discovering the fabled blossom. Elara, however, had never managed to find one herself. The day of the flower's next predicted bloom approached, and the excitement in the village was palpable. Visitors arrived from distant lands. Some were seeking fame, others wealth, and some had the purest intentions of wishing for the well-being of their loved ones. Elara's heart swelled with anticipation, and she too prepared to embark on a quest to find the seven-petalled flower. As the day of the bloom arrived, the villagers and visitors set out in all directions, scouring the mountainous terrain and forests, driven by their desires. Elara, however, took a different path. She had been taught by her grandmother that the seven-petalled flower could not be found by seeking it for personal gain. It had to be discovered with a pure heart and unselfish intentions. With this wisdom in her heart, Elara wandered deep into the woods, and after hours of searching, she came across a small, hidden glade. In the center of this serene meadow, she found the elusive seven-petalled flower. Its delicate, ethereal petals glistened in the sunlight, and it seemed to glow with an inner light. Elara knelt before the flower and whispered her wish with sincerity. She wished for the well-being and happiness of her village, and for the flowers in her garden to bring joy to all who saw them. As soon as her wish was spoken, the seven-petalled flower released a shower of radiant pollen, and it scattered throughout the glade. Moments later, villagers and visitors who had been chasing the seven-petalled flower arrived at the glade. They saw Elara, her hands covered in the pollen of the mythical flower. Seeing the purity of her wish, they too felt a desire to make selfless wishes. Each one took a handful of the pollen and made wishes for the greater good. In the days that followed, the village flourished like never before. The flowers in Elara's garden were more vibrant and enchanting, and her village became known for its extraordinary beauty and prosperity. The wishes made in the glade with the seven-petalled flower had not only come true but had multiplied in their impact. And so, the legend of the seven-petalled flower continued, not only as a symbol of wish fulfillment but also as a reminder of the power of selflessness and the beauty that could be created when people came together for the greater good. Elara's garden became a place of pilgrimage for those seeking inspiration and a glimpse of the rare and mystical seven-petalled flower, and it served as a living testament to the extraordinary things that could be achieved through pure intentions and unselfish wishes.